This is Rolling to Die, episode 169. The Mountain's Wedding. Mountain Wedding.
Oh, the mountain wedding? Is that where I mount her at the wedding?
Damn it, Llama. And, yes. So, on that note, I am your host, Mayhem the Hearts Mace, and this is Rolling to Die. DJ Thunderbase, hit it, DJ.
It tugs at the heartstrings.
Okay.
If you say so.
Damn it, Llama. What?
We blame you for everything.
Nerves, baby. I've never heard of you. Hello? Or viewerspeakery.com. I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. On that note, this is Rolling to Die, people. My name is Henry Montney, also known as Mayhem the Hearts Mace. Hope all you guys doing today. This, and I'll be playing as Bartleby, or not Bartleby, sorry. I got that mixed with somebody else now. Bartholomew, or known as Bart, the Bard. Level
The Lord
6.
calls them fart.
Damn it, Llama. And we're going to have everybody else introduce themselves before we get off on this, before we roll to die.
Greetings and salutation. I'm Dark Trooper coming through live from a single location, aka my couch, and I play B Rock Ironheart.
Interesting.
DJ Thunderbase?
Llama, you go first. Thunderbase always last for this one because Thunderbase is he's the music man.
I already knew that.
Fine. I guess
Rules.
I'll be next of the go.
Go,
But
Llama.
so I am Llama playing as Velor the cheese fucker because you stick your dick in one thing of cheese because you lost a bet and nobody stops talking about it. But you stick your dick in an Inquisitor and nobody calls you Velor the Inquisitor fucker.
By the way, does the Inquisitor have a name?
Yes.
Yes, she does. Contrera.
I am not going to remember. Can you text that to me?
Hey, can you text that to me as well?
Oh my god.
I mean, you're the one that named her, not us.
Yeah, well, I'll do it later. You're not doing it right now.
Fine, be that way.
How am I
Right?
supposed to know my fiance's name?
Type it in the private chat. Her name is Contrera.
Laura calls her Cumtrera.
Contrera.
I know what I said.
Damn it, Llama.
Thank you.
All right, and last but not least,
DJ Thunderbase.
In case anybody's curious, these are not technical difficulties. That's his intro.
He's just drinking a lot.
no, it's just the internet. Something's
I know it's being me. I'm being silly.
We're just being silly gooses. We're just girls.
I'm gonna cry.
You should.
Okay. Let's hope that works. All right. Everything should be working now. I don't know why we're having a live issue problem.
Still kind of choppy.
Yep, you'll be better in a second, I think. We're just you're choppy. We hear you checking, but just barely. It's like you're now we
Like
can hear
you're
you.
going through it. It's like it's 1990s, so you're going through a tunnel.
Agreed.
Might have to have you
We should roll D2D20.
yeah. Hey, if
Like
you
Devontae,
need
we
to-
should roll D2D20.
my suggestion would be to probably have do a restart on your internet connection, maybe. But those are my thoughts. We can hear you, but it sounds like a slow motion.
It sounds like they're using a cell from the 90s going through a tunnel.
Yeah, we're trying to connect. Everything on my side's working. Sorry for technical difficulties before we start this episode, everybody.
DJ Thunderfade just got new internet a couple weeks ago, so he's still working out the kinks.
Why would you want to work out the kinks? Kinks are the best part.
Not those kind of kinks, you steel juice.
Yeah, stop signaling outside.
In the meantime.
So, again. Cleric. Okay, so hopefully we get his internet connection resolved soon.
That's better.
Yep, now we can hear you.
Can hear who?
Oh, okay. Oh dear. Well, I'm sorry for that. Hopefully it can be resolved soon. We're going to work out all those kinks. Until then, we're going to start off this with me doing an explanatory while...
Go be like a tech priest and kick it.
Oh, like I said, just restart the internet, restart the connection. That might be...
It's internet. It's the mixer. The mixer doesn't run off internet.
Be like a tech priest and hit it.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't
Stick your dick in it. It works for velour.
Damn it, Llama, but you're right.
Grab it by the titty. Propose.
I am trying to figure some things out. If things will stay in like where they're supposed to. Okay. So back to it for D&D. For Rolling to Die, as he gets technical difficulties worked on, we will be explaining the story of stuff that has happened since and before and then. What happened? Valor, perfect for you to say what happened. Before we start off, oh no, because we're not going to do it until he gets that fixed. Valor had a memory relapse right before he woke up gasping for air this morning of what happened yesterday. Okay. Okay. All right. So if everybody's... Sorry for technical difficulties, people. All I'm hearing is choppiness.
Same here.
Can't hear anything. I heard for 5 seconds, so a couple things you saying about a mixer, and then it went into a robot talking to me. Not trying to be rude. And I am going into the... Right, left, right, and left. All right. Everybody,
Up, down, A, B, A, B.
What about
select.
sideways?
No, that's just a cheat code for a video game. Everybody roll to die for me, 2d20s, and we'll go from there until other things are corrected.
Okay, 2 D100s. Got it.
Damn it, Llama.
10 and a 6.
And right.
19 and a 26. 19 and a 7, 26.
So a 19 and a 7. So 19 light, 7 dark.
Yes, sir.
All right.
There we go.
For me, roll 2d20.
Create from sketch.
$14 and an 8. That's funny.
Just like these nuts.
Damn it, Llama, I'll show you these nuts. They're going to be roasted on the campfire.
These nuts roasting on an open fire.
All right, we lost our base for a moment for technical difficulties. Hopefully things will be fixed.
Don't worry, it's just the mixer and not his internet.
Person I've never heard of calls himself Ned.
You know, the mixer that's not connected to the internet.
I think this person's trying to promote themselves for something, and that's weird.
Who's trying to promote themselves where?
Oh, somebody. It's on Twitch. I'm not promoting the name, not saying it out loud. It's in the thing though. But we'll get to that.
Not unless you pay us dollar bills, y'all.
Nope.
$5 million.
All right.
No, it's 5,000,001. Why one? Just cause.
So for rolling to die.
Why can't we be rolling to live?
Okay.
What happened? There you go.
I don't know. Sounds like somebody's like jerking off on their microphone.
Grody.
I don't know where.
That was the first time we've done that.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but if you guys are doing things like that, please don't be doing that live. We've already kicked people for that. Thank you. On that, aka Kevin. So,
not to name names.
Right, there's always going to be something. Right now, it was a strange technical difficulty as the internet was working just fine, and then it wasn't when we went live for Thunderbase. Sorry if it was the internet or whatever he called the mixer for which would connect to your internet if it was anything like this. Unless it's glitching out, something would be a virus. We have no idea. We're finding out the technical difficulties as we're speaking through text until then. But on that note, we're going to start off with the story of the playback of last week of what happened. As in last week, as we woke up to hurtling, screaming, and yelling, we all came downstairs to a horrible corpse of a body of the mayor being horribly sacrificed in some sort of evil satanic fashion, where they had to sacrifice one of their own, and when it was a couple of drow elves to be found out to be, as they're trying to run away with a certain pendant and a certain member that used to be part of the drows, which is part of the group of Lang, pulled off and ran off with, trying to be sneaky and doing other missions. When they came back through this portal on the other side of the fence, we met through to the fence as they already got past. They were ahead of us, but not for long. As a charismatically bold short man asking a inquisitor for marriage, as well as the rest of the group getting all the information needed to get through the door. As they did get through the guard's door and left the big gate closed, the female drow elves ran off with the male drow elf was Lang that they were trying to capture. Us working as a team slowed them down enough to catch them, as Chris here with Bellarok did a hardcore shield bash, flinging one lady into another lady into a wall, as we had Zenta blasting them from a distance with his character.
You're saying he banged them against the wall?
Yes, Llama. Damn it, Llama. And then Llama here just saying, I didn't say what size the room was, nor care what was inside. I said I cast Fireball. As he launched a Fireball down past all the rest of the Drow Elves trying to come up as a small cluster of a group to murder all of our characters, he disintegrated a whole bunch of guys down the stairwell and blew up the door that was formed from the rock that was leading into the mountain that we were trying to chase these latest two as they were trying to steal Lang and capture him from us. As we got him back to safety, we took one of them for questions, as the other one was taken care of in a set way of they had to put a gravestone at the end. They handed off the last drow elf to the female inquisitor, the Cantera, as she takes with happiness, her and her new fiance with the drow elf to take her to be tortured together as a couple. As they go off and do this, the rest of the guys take the unconscious Lang back to the pub area where everything has been cleaned up after, and we have let him rest, as it seems like he has been knocked out in some kind of a poisonous trance that we have to see with Constitution save, see if he can get out. Okay, so I have to go and add through Discord. You have to give me a few minutes. The only way that Thunderbase will be able to join us.
That's fine. I'm currently making something right now.
That's fine. Multitask. That's why I have backup plans on backup plans on backup plans.
I got a Woolly Pop.
Damn it, Llama.
No, Woolly Pop.
A woolly pop. Ew.
Yeah, it's got Ranch Master.
A ranch lollipop? Gross.
No, he's multitasking, playing Pal World as he's playing D&D. It's funny. I'm trying to get everything ready and situated right now with Thunderbase. Okay. Are you there and can you hear me? All right. Can you guys hear him?
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Turning him up to max. All right, there. Can you hear him now?
I don't know. He has to speak first.
Hello, check 1 2.
Still about the same.
All right, yeah, they heard you now.
Hello, check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Yep, we should hear you now. All right, so what, Thunderbase, what did you roll for Rolling to Die?
I haven't even rolled yet.
All right, well, if you need to, you always just roll onto the app so we can see through the app, which helps just in case if another technical difficulty does happen or occur.
Genitals.
Roll 5 dark, 9 light.
All right, 5 dark and a 9 light, you said. 5. I don't see it. 5 dark and a 5. Wait, what was it? Discord? Wow, Discord just completely disconnected. What is going on with the internet?
The internet's
Is it on
recording.
it must be on his side.
I'm assuming because everything is.
Your internet's working fine. My internet's working fine, and Llama's on the same internet as you. So
What?
Damn it, Llama! That was
like,
funny.
don't make Henry come down there.
I'll come. I mean, down there.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
He does. Good thing I'm bulletproof. But all right, you're
Resistant.
back now, or I'm back now. I don't know what just happened. You were there and then you weren't there.
I hear you now. I have no clue what on earth just happened with the story because I can hear it.
I totally got kicked. I got kicked. Weird. Oh, no, really weird.
Oh, not as weird as your taste in porn.
Now you're lying. Everybody loves MILFs and hentai Japanese girls. I'm not weird.
Anti-Japanese girls brought to you by Mayhem, the Hearts Mace.
No. All the 18. All right. All right, Thunderbase, you can hear me now?
Did it
All right.
again.
What is your rolls for Rolling to Die? Because you disappeared right when you were saying them.
5 dark, 9 light.
5 dark, 9 light. Okay, I heard that. Okay, now back when we were carrying on to the story. So for last week, after Lang was captured, and we got him back, as he is laying in the medic bed in the pub, where there's a small medical room in the back, where one of the waitresses that actually is a trained medical nurse as well has been taking care of him from the poison stagger or dart. Let's see, was it dagger or dart? Roll for me and let me know. It was both. Got a nat 1. So how Lang got knocked out and captured, he got a shot in the neck with a dart, and then they stabbed him because he didn't go down with the first shot. Finding out that these were girls from his old tribe from back in the day, as these girls from back in the day were drow elves that were upset that he left, even though it was erupt. It was more of the point of they were left behind and they're angry. One of them died in the process during trying to take him back, as the other one did too. So technically there was 3 of them, because the third sister is the one that got captured, which we'll find out if she survived or not in the next few rolls.
I doubt it.
Yeah, it all depends. The Inquisitor lady is pretty rough. As Lang is laying there,
it's going to make her even rougher.
Yeah, as Lang is laying there on unconscious at the time. For the rest of you guys, I need to know where you are before we have Lang wake up. So if you Thunderbase, I'm going to need you to do 3 Constitution save rolls. And depending on what your stats are, your first one's going to be disadvantage. Your second one's going to be a straight roll. And if you do a successful on the straight roll, you get advantage for the third one. Or it's going to be straight as well.
Right.
Just do them all on the app if you can, please, so I can see them directly. Thank you. And for the rest of you guys, first one disadvantage, second one straight roll. And then if you get a success on the second one or the disadvantage, then you get third one becomes advantage. It's like you're fighting the fight. From that, Chris, your character, what is he doing at this early morning as everybody's waking up? As my character is just getting up as well, coming down the stairs to the pub area. What are you doing?
I am going downstairs to have breakfast at the bar. To have my nice cup of Earl Grey.
Okay. Okay. All right, so one more straight roll then.
D20?
No, for Thunderbase. All right, Thunderbase, you survived the poison. You got above 10 the last week. You needed at least a 10 to fight the poison because you guys are under a certain level. So Lang, your character will be just waking up. But Chris, we're going to first go with you, and we're going to see what happens with Dark Trooper's character before we go to Lang. And then we're going to go to Llama at last, as all of us are going to be in the same area around the time he shows up. So, Trooper, what are you doing and where are you at in the pub right now as you have Bart in there near the chairs already sitting there at a bar stool? What's your character doing?
I'm walking down the stairs, going to the bar to get some breakfast. And my nice cup of Earl Grey.
Okay. All right. As you do that, you see Bartholomew sitting there playing with his lute and then setting it over his back and then pulling out his flute and trying to play his flute and trying to practice them. You see a mage hand looking like it's doing the whole it's the guy's name with the stick that does this. The
conductor.
The what?
The conductor?
The conductor, thank you. Yeah, the conductor. Yeah, you see my mage hand that I have acting like a conductor, trying to help persuade me to be better at being a bard, as I am horribly failing. But you see the daggers that are next to me and the rapier that's next to me, all nice and sharpened and shiny, as it looks like I'm better off at cleaning my shit and my weapons and making them than I am at music. My guy's trying, but he's not the best bard around. He's just more of a. He has other skills. He just had a dream of wanting to be a musician, even though he's not good at it yet. So he's sitting there and trying to play horribly, waiting for the nurse to come back out of Lang's room to let him know if he's okay or not. So, Trooper, you are about 10 feet away from my character to 5 feet walking. What do you say or do as you're heading up towards the bar?
I just wave over and go, "Good morning, old bean. I much approve that you are keeping your equipment all nice and sharp."
That's cool. Yeah, I'm not old though. I'm the young guy. What do you mean beans? Oh god, there's a beans trying to eat me. I remember this one time when I was in this forest and a giant bean. Oh wait, never mind. We're not talking about that. As you and me start having this discussion,
it's time to have some breakfast.
All right, as you sit at the other bar stool and the bartender walks up and asks for order. As he's doing that, the nurse walks up to both of us and whispers that they heard that Lang's eyes fluttered and that he's waking up. Now, it's up to us to choose if we're going to go up to his room, and it's also up to Devontae to choose if he's going to be getting out of his room first. So, for you, Thunderbase, I need you to do a acrobatics or athletics to see if you can get out of bed and get to the door. How you feel?
Still getting over the poison?
It'll be a straight roll because he made it more for the against the poison.
Okay.
It's just a straight roll, so he gets one shot.
15 acrobatics.
Oh, there you go. So you sit up from a deep sweat, like you just broke the poison, and your body is like, "Hey, you're alive now," and you're like, "Whoa!" A small bit of adrenaline,
right up, ashy, gray, and his eyes sunken in and all that.
He sits up real quickly and fast as a draw off himself, hair all erupt from the craziness, maybe a stick still in his hair. The blanket flies right off the pot or the infirmary stuff. Yeah, one of the buckets that flips over that was for sponging your head hits the ground across as you get up right to the door. As you're getting up to the door, we're just hearing this from the nurse. As we look up, as my character's going to look up, so me and Chris need to do a perception check. And to see if we see you as you come out the door.
I got 10. 6 plus 4.
Wow, I got a 10 as well, but it's a 7 plus 3. So we don't see him really. We
hear him.
We hear a noise, but we're more paying attention to the nurse because of her large, giant milkers in both our faces. Just, hey, doll, this, and this. The Lang's a little better now. Jiggle, 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 and we're both like, yeah. Oh yeah. What are we talking about again? And then Lang, what do you say, Lang, as you open the door and you start coming up to the step area before you have to walk down the steps?
Actually, I want to do a straight trick. I want to do the straight trick because I want to go first through the door.
I mean, you can, but you got to pay for the door. All right, you damage the door. You don't break through it, but you bust your whole arm right through it like an elbow. Just here's Lang instead of here's Johnny. Just you bust enough to pop a hole through for your head. We look up. Yeah, a little late for that, buddy. I think yeah, a little late.
I yell up, "Are you fucking kidding me? I just fixed that door."
All right, as that happens, Llama.
Huh.
You would be approaching the door about now with your lovely fiance.
Oh, no. We had changed venues in the middle of the night, and we were actually sleeping behind the bar currently because that's where we ended up destroying the place.
The bar or the barn?
Behind the bar. You know, on the floor behind the bar where people drink.
Oh, geez. So, as you were supposed to be coming through the front door, the bartender's sitting there cleaning his bar glass. He looks down over his shoulder. Neat, 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 neat. Boy, the fucking good. So how the fuck did you get down there? And by the way, really, the Inquisitor Queen, you shouldn't be having her, like, you know, showing her jubblies and stuff. Good thing you're behind the bar, but fuck.
But they're nice. Everybody should see them.
Yeah, the last 3 guys went blind. And not from the looking, more from her blade.
That's fine with me.
He just looks at you and just looks back forward and goes, "Hey, knuckleheads, your fucking friend over here." As he's cleaning another glass, sets it down. It just, I didn't notice him at first because how short he was because I had a few barrels, but I looked over the barrels and the motherfucker, him and his soon-to-be wife, they drank one of my barrels. Yeah, how much fucking money that is, you little prick?
Yeah, it's on the tab. That one guy said he was covering our drinks for the night. Remember?
Do a deception or persuasion check, and I'm gonna do a, what's it called?
Yeah, well, it was that captain who was supposed to be covering, and I convinced him to do 20 instead of 10. I'm just not specifying the amount that he was supposed to be covering.
All right. So this is a persuasion check, not deception. So you're being truthful. What is your persuasion check?
Trying to remember where I'm supposed to click. Here it is.
It's the big plus
persuasion.
Do you have advantage or disadvantage or just a straight roll?
I just got a nat 20 with a +2.
Crap! How does it? He bullshits and plays with everybody and gets nat 20s, but when he's being serious, the guy has nat 1s all day.
But what's even worse is when I'm being serious with the spell, even with the nat 1, it's just so powerful.
He looks over you going, "Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's right here." And he pulls up this paper, it jotted down, and then re-jotted down a second time for double the tab with some tear marks on it. Lots of tear marks. And a little bit of snot from blowing his nose, and he's just like,
and don't forget about a little bit of other fluids.
He drops it.
The activities.
What? They said you were a fire hose, but I wasn't expecting that. Fuck. That wasn't creamery in my freaking. It was in my.
She lost control of it. Well, of course it was in the coffee. It was in your mug.
Stops and looks at you. That's it. For once in my life, honey, I'm taking a vacation. You take over. Focus. He just gets up.
You don't want to see what we did to the carriage out front.
He stops mid trying to put his hat on, looks over at you and goes, "You know what? For once, I think I need a walk to work off this belly." He just walks off, grabs his bag. The wife's like, "Wait, what? Vacation time? I never approved." With her Medusa hair sticking out, looks over at one of the random imps as it turns to stone and hits the ground. "I need to put that back." And she puts back her like kind of looks like a bandana, but really big, and covers up the snake hairs. And she gets over. "So what is it?" And she looks over at you and goes, "Short stuff." What are you doing now, Llama? Is you have a Medusa woman looking at you, as everybody else is, as you have me, Chris, and Dom's character all just sitting there watching the angry Medusa-looking woman that's about 5'10" with like a B-sized breast, big booty though, and
is she a Lamia?
Hair, green-esque skin with yellow eyes.
Henry, is she a Lamia?
The Medusa race.
A Lamia that's the snake woman.
No. This one has legs.
Okay.
There's different ones. There's a Medusa one and a Lamia one. I own both, but
she's a Gorgon.
Yeah. So whomever.
Gorgonzola.
She looks at you with anger and rage. I'll pull the stats if I have the card somewhere. I'm just using her as NPC. She looks at you, Llama, and goes, "So what'd you do to my husband?
Just in his coffee cup.
15 years.
We got some excitement in his coffee cup and in the pot and under the counter and on the counter and at one point I think we were in your bed.
Damn it, Llama." She rolls a perception check of a 17 plus 5. Sees all the horrors and atrocities that you just explained. And then a history check to remember. She was so sound asleep that she doesn't remember you two banging it out next to her in the bed like one of those awkward pornos where someone's sleeping and the other people are just banging hardcore next to them and just don't even know.
No, I'm just wondering if she feels the stickiness still, because I don't think she washed this morning.
With her perception check, she looks over and sees on her nightgown a big splooge of 2 different juices from you and your lady. And she just goes, "Ugh." And you see the bandana raising up as the snake hairs are starting to raise up.
No, he doesn't see that. He's too busy staring at his wife's chest, or fiance's chest.
All right, let's roll for your Inquisitor. Is she looking? You're lucky she's looking more at you. And then fixes her blouse and fixes her hair up just as best she can as it's messy. And stands up abruptly. "Sorry, it was our first comings, you could say."
And third and fourth and fifth.
And she looks down going, "We'll talk about that later." And she looks up going, "Now we don't need no one to be just turned to stone or anything." And she just looks over going, "Yeah, and?" It's like, "How about we make you money tonight and we say have the wedding here at the pub? Make you some gold. Everybody comes in, 5 gold for the wedding. You know they'll come in for me." And she smiles with her big jubblies and grabs her whip and goes, "You know how I am." With a persuasion check of an 18.
Wouldn't it be more of an intimidation check?
No, she's a lady. They're talking to each other in that way first. They always talk cordial before they start threatening. Then they get the threats. She looks over and the bartender's wife, nodding her hands, call her Miss Merca. Yep. Merca. She looks over. "You got a deal. But no more in my room. Everywhere else, I don't care.
But you
I
have
like
the comfiest
certain
bed."
smell." "Yes, for them." And she points at their bandanas. It raises up and it looks over, and her waitress, poor waitress. She rolled 2. She looks right over as the snakes look at her, and she just turns to stone mid trying to hand a drink right over to my guy. And Bart's trying to reach for a drink, but he just can't get her to let go as it's stone now going, I don't have a strength for this. His strength is only a 0. It's a 10. I got no modifier. Nope. I roll a 7. I couldn't break free, grab the beer out of her hand if I wanted to. And that guy's sad. Just paid for that. Now, Chris, what does your character say before we go to Devante after this crazy debacle you guys just witnessed?
I just sigh and it's like, I just wanted my breakfast and my tea.
Miss Merca looks at you, goes, "Well, darling, I can help you. You paid already. I always love my paying customers."
Plus, I have to go
And-
repair, and plus, your husband want me to go repair that door that Lang destroyed.
It's on the house. And she smiles, going, "That works. Fix the door, you get free breakfast."
Okay.
And then she looks over, and you see her snakes do a weird reverberation as you see the girl that is in stone unpetrify. And she goes and gasps for air. She's like, looks back over at the boss and goes, "Yes, boss? Go make him breakfast. Or back to stone. Breakfast it is!" And she just runs. It takes the drink that it was trying to hand to me, too, by the way. So I don't even get my drink still. I really wanted my drink. I just wanted my... can I get an alcohol with coffee, please? She looks over at me going, "You're late on 1 day rent." Damn it. Lang, what do you do as you just abruptly bust and laughing next to my guy as my guy's all droopy and like, damn it? For you, Lang, Devontae, what do you do? Devontae? There you are. All right. You just start laughing abruptly. So to let you know, Devontae, you have no memory of what happened, really. You just remember waking up, and right when you woke up, there was a dart in your neck and a dagger in you, and someone you swore you saw, and you screamed no and wait, and then passed out. And then everything else happened was you knocked out the whole time. So you woke up, and you have no memory of what happened, and we are filling you in right now, explaining what happened in last week's episode. If you guys want to know, you just tune in for last week's episode to find out what happened. And the crazy eruptness of Shakespeare and a titty.
Shakespearean titty.
Shakespearean titty. We're gonna call it. We're gonna make that a maneuver. We're gonna call it the Valor Cup. The Valor Cup is a special and unique power where he gets ladies to they get a love bonus. If he gets a good high enough roll, he gets the lady to be in his harem. He just has to have his wife sign it. You don't know; she might be into that shit. You just got to ask her.
I don't think she's doing all that much of that because once my gift to him is all done, she's gonna have him quite literally by the balls.
What is it gonna be attached to a leash?
You'll find out.
Oh no, it's a magical leaf. You'll see. I've seen a little bit of it, and he explained a little bit of it to me. And Llama, you deserve it. Oh, all right. So, as did you say this, Trooper, to Miss Contrera?
I'm still writing it.
Okay, you want to mention it to her character, and we can just add the actual magical intuitives later. And as
okay, I could go talk to her right now.
Rings for her and for him. That's up to you if you want to be the one to offer.
I'll go up to him.
If not, so how do you do it?
I as I'm waiting for my breakfast, I quickly jump down, woke up to them, and go, "Congratulations on your prenuptials, my lady. As a gift, as I am a very talented artificer, I am going to make you your wedding rings."
Oh, really? What kind of wedding rings are we talking?
They are going to be made out of
one?
gold and a thing called mokumegane. Side note: mokumegane, for those of you who don't know, is a metal technique that takes non-ferrous metals and squishes them together and makes them kind of look like Damascus, where it has all the wavy patterns in it. Back to the story.
I'm gonna roll a history check to see if she knows that. She does know that, and her eyes light up when you say this. As she goes, "So you mean one of a kind?"
Oh,
and she smiled,
and I smile back, going, "Oh, very much so, my lady."
She pulls out of her pocket a small 2 pair rubies and hands them to you. These are called heartbeat rubies. Put one in each, please. So I always know where he is, and he can always know my heartbeat.
Of course, as well.
Also, so you know each other's
Two other
lives.
stones that I have to make your escapades more
Oh.
enjoyable, and
Oh,
to keep this.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
And to keep this certain rapscallion under your leash.
Am I standing next to this conversation?
You're about 5 feet away, fucking around with me and bugging me right now, and bugging the.
Can I
Medusa
roll to
lady
see if
right
I
now.
overhear this?
Yes, you can.
What do I roll?
I got a 15.
Perception.
What were the stones called
You got a
again?
15. They're going to be heartbeat rubies. They're custom. I'm making them as like a custom magic spell they have. They're like love rubies in a way. They'd be like, they can hear each other's heartbeats and they know if each other are still alive and stuff and like that, and they can do a small message to each other within so many words.
She's not gonna like that.
So,
And she rolled. Yeah, you persuaded her.
perception check was a 15 plus 1.
16. You do hear most of the conversation.
And I start explaining. He hears me her explain the gold and all that, but he doesn't hear the side effects. I tell her, and she starts giggling maniacally.
Yeah, you go into her ear whispering the side effect part. That's the part he doesn't hear, but he hears the whole rest of the conversation, even the cute romantic part of the heartbeat rubies.
I would like to become part of this conversation, in which I am going to use or cast suggestion on Dark Trooper.
Oh no! Hey, do it. You're the one that keeps casting on your teammates.
Yep. So the suggestion I'm going to use is for him to tell me everything he just told her.
What is it? What does suggestion explain by details? It's very wordy.
Describe in
Every
no
spell-
more than 25 words to one creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. The suggestion must sound achievable and not involve anything that would obviously deal damage to the target or its allies.
Okay, so you have 25 words to explain the conversation you just had with her.
I have 25 words to give
Oh,
the
you have
suggestion.
25
But can I resist it?
Okay.
Um,
Does it state there's a resistance or anything to it, or it has a save?
Wisdom 13.
Wisdom save. Okay. You have a wisdom save then, Trooper. Do you have advantage or disadvantage on your wisdom saves?
I have just straight.
Straight roll. Okay, straight roll it is. What is your straight roll?
Literally 13.
Ha! I beat
Plus
it.
1.
I beat it by
14.
1
The one time he finally beats me.
With 1 point. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, this is D&D. This is how you do it. You guys are literally just back and forth. And the DM's going, I don't know what's gonna happen now.
And for the record, I do not keep casting things on my teammates. I only keep casting things on Dark Trooper.
You guys are gonna have a back and forth that's gonna be terrifying. And then watch, I'm gonna put you guys together in a scenario, it's just you two alone, and you two end up being the badass combo that everybody's scared
So
of.
now the question is, because up until now he still has no idea I've been casting spells on him, because so far I've only been using two different things. So now the question is, does he know that I just try to use suggestion on him?
In a way, that this will be up to him as well for in either wisdom or intelligence check, whatever one he's more based off of. Is he wise enough to catch it, or is he intelligent enough to catch it? He does know something was cast on him. He just wasn't sure if it was you or not.
So it's like
He's just now
intelligence or something.
Yeah, it's whatever one you're more focused on is either intelligence or wisdom. Which one is your character focuses more on?
Mine
it's
is
wisdom for
intelligence, since he's an artificer.
It's intelligence. Okay. All right. So you roll an intelligence roll, and that will see if he knows. If you just found out if he knows.
I know.
Yeah.
Now the question is, does he tell you?
No.
Because in D&D,
I look
for somebody for a while.
I feel I'm still talking to the Inquisitor. I feel something tickle in the back of my ear. I hear it in my ear. I look over at him. He's just staring at me intensely. I just go,
Well, the thing is that I came over to the conversation and spoke those words
Purposely,
verbally.
dickishly, like, I know what you're trying to do, motherfucker.
Now the question,
And I'm already too late.
now the question is, do I roll and to see if I realize in that expression he just gave me that he knows?
All right, roll.
What am I rolling?
It's either gonna be wisdom or intelligence. Are you smart enough or wise enough to know this?
Apparently, I'm not fucking wise enough with
Apparently
my 4.
No.
I'm staring at tits
He's
now.
sitting there going, I am not prepared. You're just staring at your wife's tits again because they jiggled in excitement when Chris's character said, I will make these for you free of charge just for your wedding. And her going, woo, and jumping up and down, just he's going, boo, boo, boo. And everybody in the house, even the women, are going,
There's not even any music playing.
nope. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's no music playing right now. I have Thunderbase on Discord and my
because
other phone's running.
it was
everything
because of
else
your
on
head
that.
motion where it's like they're rocking out.
Dick move. But it's funny. Actually, I
Just for the
think
record,
there is a
Valora's
second-
dick is still out.
Ah!
Yeah, he never put that away.
And
Well, technically, the Inquisitor never put it away. Well, she
Okay,
pulled
now
it
I have
out.
another
She should put
question
it
for you.
away.
I need you to roll a d12 for me, please. Valor, just Valor.
Eight.
You have an 8-inch red long cock just hanging out in your pants and being only 4 foot. It's pretty big for being a 4-foot dude. So,
Hey, all that height had to go somewhere.
right.
It was on- His dad left it on the bed sheets.
So you just had it there, dripping and everything, hanging there. At least now, in some kind of format, Trooper's character, Belrock, at least can know the size. As he looks good, at least I know the measurements. That was disgusting, but now I know the measurements.
Oh, then I also out of one of my bags, I pull out a ring of rings, which is a measuring tool for jewelers to help measure swing size. And I start measuring the Inquisitor's ring finger.
You find out her ring finger is a 7.
I mean, these are magical rings, so they'll shrink and
Yeah,
expand.
the magical rings automatically shape up to the size of whomever, anyways. It can be as big as a person's neck if it's for a big giant guy. And then, which is messed up, you put it on someone's neck, then it shrinks down, crushes their neck. What was your custom roll? Oh, yeah, duh. Never mind. That was my fault. So, you do the measurements, you write them out to create these rings and everything, and you have the items. You have it all
I'm
written.
just waiting for him to make the attempt to measure Valor.
Are you going to make the attempt?
I have enough proficiency in that kind of thing to know the measurement from my eyesight.
Then why
Yeah.
did you have to measure her finger?
Because he is
Be
a gentleman.
accurate.
So you don't have to be accurate with Valor?
I told you, they're magical rings. They contract and expand depending on.
Yeah, but you measured her finger. Not
He also
him.
just doesn't want to touch the dick. All right, my bard guy walks up as I nudge Devante's character, going, "Hey, would you like to do a little wedding band? You and me, we can do it for the wedding. You know, like a little duet or something. You know."
Can you turn the music down just a
As
notch?
Art is asking Lang if you wanted to do a little band thing for the wedding.
Ma'am, can you turn the music down just a notch?
Yep. I didn't know it was that. There it is. Yep. Better.
Turn it up just a smidge.
If I can just. Oh, it went to 0.
Lane just nods, you know. He's not much of a talker.
There you go. 9. Very well. There we go. 6. All right, that good?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, Lang nods, and then as I notice you don't talk much, I go, "Well, you're the one really good at instruments, and I'm not really. What about I sing? I'm good at singing. I'll sing and you play. I'll try to play, but I can just do backup because I've never been good at lead man with guitar or any of these other cool instruments." So as they do that, they walk up and they approach all of you guys talking, and you hear Bart walk up to Miss Contra. Miss Contra, congratulations! And you say the bar's gonna have tonight the wedding? As she nods, the big smile. Yes. Do you need a band? We got me and we got Lang here. Lang, really good with, and we've got to build a little more peace and respect to the drow elves that are here after what happened with those, killing drow. I'm sorry, I'm kind of scared of them. He's cool, but the female drows, they're terrifying to me. As Miss Contra looks over going, "You're just scared of dominant women." "Yes, you can play. That means you're going to play any song I ask, right?" Yeah. Good. Fuck. So all of us are standing there now. Miss Merca asks all of you, "So who's all coming now?"
I did 10 minutes ago.
She stops and pauses after that with her mouth still open and just her eyes. You can just her eyes, not the snakes, just the eyes looking over at you, and they just get bloodshot. And she just like, "I can't wait till you're married. I can't wait till you're married." And she starts tearing up, going, "It's a beautiful thing." And she just walks away going, I can't wait.
As she walks away, he yells, "Did you want to be wife number 2?
She stops and does the whole shiver thing up her spine and gives you a dirty look. And then a wink and shakes her butt and walks going, "Already married. Sorry. He's a tiefling too. I have a thing for guys taller than me anyways." And just walks away. As,
My dick can be taller. It's a grower, not a shower.
As she pauses again, going up the stairs, going, and just nods her head of yeah, and then keeps going. As Miss Contra goes up to your ear and goes, I have a special artifact. It's in my old tower where I used to work, but it's a venture to get to. But it makes even a dwarf be a giant. And she smiles. I used to know a Draugr. He died, but he left me this special amulet called the Gigantic Amulet. And you put it on and you turn into a giant. And then twice a day for, I think it's like 10 minutes apiece. And she smiles. And she looks back going, but I haven't been there in years. And we left in a rush after being attacked before we made it to the mountain here, and our Inquisition has been holding off here since. No one's been able to meet us this far without dying just from the walk, let alone our combat. And now that we have you, my red, hangry little
Squirt.
jalapeno.
I was going to say squirt, but
I was going to call him like a jalapeno, a spicy little meal.
magical.
Right. She's like, your fireballs will rain down on them before they have a chance to know what hit them.
I could cast fireball on him, and then he points at Dark
On
Trooper.
who? He points right at him. Like, and she puts your hand down, and she goes, after the wedding, honey. I still need the rings.
He replies, "Just my cream-filled donut."
And she's like, very cream-filled. As you hear a fart, but it's not from her ass.
I think they call that a
Ah.
queef.
I call it a... Yeah. She smiles, and she's like, there must be a queef duck behind me, I swear. And she just walks away. Every few steps you hear it again. You might see a trail on the ground because she's not wearing anything under what she's wearing. Reasons? Sorry, this is the most adult episode we've had so far. We haven't even got that in depth.
She's covered.
Right.
It's just there's nothing underneath.
Yeah, no underwear, but still wearing a pullover dress. And, yeah. So, on that note, anyways, she heads back to her sanctum area to go freshen up and get ready for the wedding, as she's also going to be inviting the whole royal guard and the Inquisition, release half the Inquisition, half the guard, so they can still keep their shifts. Amongst many friends and people that have been all wanting to see her married, and other people that wishing they could be married. So half the pews are going to be people that want to marry her and still miss her. The other half are going to be people that are happy she's finally getting married, so no one else wants her. And then there's a few seats just for you guys. As you see Ms. Merca going, I'm going to make so much money off this wedding. I'm going to up the alcohol prices ×3. As all the rest of you guys get ready. What are you guys going to be doing in that process as she walks away and the rest of you are standing there, the four of you?
I'm gonna go start.
There-
Preparing.
everybody
I'm
else-
gonna go start preparing to make those rings.
All right. So you go off, and there is a blacksmith area or a small little wood shop that's for rental every once in a while that you can either you borrow in the past or you use. But every time it's for rental, you
I wish I could use my cube of portable workshop, but I can't do that until you approve it.
well, for that, I would believe you can utilize it as long as you use it in the right purposes and means. Just don't go overboard. So, but you follow the rules of the dice, that's all that matters. So, you can find a nice spot to place it, but it depends. Right now, you can only summon it small. You can't summon it large. So, it can fit you and one other person, and that's about it.
I walk up to the Inquisitor and say, "Dear lady, is there a vacant lot somewhere I can set up shop?"
Who are you
The
asking?
Inquisitor. So she would know better than anybody.
As she's walking out the door and you're walking beside her to a certain extent, you ask her, and she goes, "Yes, there's the flea market area over the way. One block down to your left. If you take the right path, it's one block down to your right. If you take the other path."
And I thank her profusely, and I head in that direction.
All right, so you head over there and everything. You want to do any perception checks as you walk down that way, or you just want to walk around casually?
I'll do a perception check just because you know how my background is.
Yeah. All right, roll for that.
I got a 15, 11 plus 4.
All right, so you search around, you see the crowd, and you weave through casually and normally, like always. You see the clothing, though, that very suitably remembers from yesterday of a drow elf. You see one in the crowd off in the distance, 25 feet away or so. As there's too many people swarming around crossing past, though. Yeah, you blink a couple times, you're walking forward. By the time you blink the third time and you get to about 25 or for the 20 feet to about 15-foot marker, she gone in the crowd again. As you keep walking the market, You swear you've seen a glance from your side of your eye walking past you, but not towards you. And she wasn't like paying attention to you, it seemed. As you keep going, you finally head to the market. Is there anything you say or do in that process when you see her, or do you just take note and pay attention?
I just take note and pay attention.
All right. As you get there, your perception check as well leads you to a fair-sized market. There's 4 or 5 other small tents up, and then you look over near the center area where there's this nice, like, 15-foot by 10-foot square.
That should be fun.
And
Or small.
it should be enough room for your small tent to start off. You can walk up to approach, and you see there's a guard there with a sign that states for flea market rentals that it'll be 1 gold for 2 days or 50 silver for 1 day.
I walk up to that gentleman and say, "Good day, sir. I am here on the behest of the Inquisitor, and she has asked me to create her something for her upcoming marriage."
Oh, is that so? I heard about her wedding. It was pretty quick, huh? That man must be as rumors say he has a kickstand. It's
I just give him a cheeky winko. I saw it. It is.
and he just drops his jaw, going, "The captain's gonna cry that got confirmed." As he looks over, going, "Well, if it's for the Inquisitor for Miss Contra or Contera. Wow,
You're the one who named her.
I know. I looked at it wrongly as I was looking at another name next to it, Contrera. It's Contrera, Miss Contrera. She you go in. No price, my friend. Just when you're done, put it down so because I need to sell the ticket still.
Of course.
I'll hold on to it.
Of course. This should take that.
He just
I immediately grab and go into my pouch and pull out a cube. The guard looks at it just like, huh? What is that?
Yeah, he looks at you with a Well, where's your tent, by the way?
And I just hold up the cube and go, it's right here. I push a button and I gently I twiddle the dial to small. I push the button and I chuck it and I have to roll a d20.
Yep, now roll a d20 and let me know what you do. You gotta roll to die.
Ah, man, I gotta roll it again.
Yep, roll to die.
No, I got a 12, so that means I have to. Nothing happens. I curse. It's like I walk up, back up. Nothing happens. I'm like, damn it, stupid thing. It happens all the time. I give it a couple of shakes. I look at it. I shake it again, and I push the button again. I chuck and throw it down again. Plus, Henry, just for the record, I get 3 tries.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's try 1. Now let's try 2.
Damn it!
As you slam it to the ground and it bounces and it hits the guard in the face. Is it supposed to do that? As he hands it back to you,
Rubbing his
that
nose.
thing's heavy. Yeah, he's rubbing his face and his nose. He's like, that thing's heavy. He's a little
Henry,
bit of blood
it's
trickling.
3
He's like,
pounds. In
Huh?
the cube form, it's 3 pounds.
yeah, 3 pounds is heavy for a bouncing thing and hitting you in the face.
Yeah. Last chance. Come on, baby.
Let's
Give me
see.
something higher. Nope.
You click on it and it poof again. And you look at it and you're all,
Cursing in Dwarvish.
Now, I'm going to roll for DM's chance. That's
It has to be a 13 or higher.
That's funny. So, my first roll, nat 1, a random bird just falls from the sky. You look down, you're like, the hell? And again, another random bird for my second roll, splat next to you, dead again. You're like, what the hell? And then a third bird rolls a 13 though. The beak smacks against the button, splats dead, and then it opens up.
You
As you look up and there's just randomly the castle you see this like floating above. He swore as it just disappeared in the clouds from the smoke, right above the mountains as it's floating above. And you're like, it's a flying fucking castle and dead birds flew into it. What the fuck just happened? Just
And Henry, now the box is working. You hear a big loud splat of steam. You hear like an air whistle, and it's just start hearing a.
yep. Okay, so you have that happen, and you're watching it like unravel and disconnect and re-put itself back together with magical and mechanical means. Being an artificer, the guard himself is in shock as he's grabbing the dead birds. He's like scooping them into his pouch. He's like, "These are lunch," and then he looks back up and he sees that build up. And he's like, "Oh no, that's new." And it pops up. Now, how big does this thing look in explanatory?
In this current form, it is a fully functional with all necessary materials and tools. Oh, let me explain to it. How I wrote it. This cube is a 3-by-inch cross with visible gears and radiating potential magic. It has 6 sides. Each side has a button and dial designated the sides. Each button is designated a shop that I can use. And in the workshop has all the materials and tools I need to actually do the job. So, but there is a but. You can only use that one shop that is designated. If I want to switch shops, I have to leave, push the button, and I have to roll again another d20 in order to switch the shop to another shop.
Okay. You can only do that once a day?
I get 3 charges.
Okay.
And if I get a net 1 or 6, it is automatic fail, and I cannot use the cube for the rest of the game for the whole day. It has to cool down and recharge.
Okay, that works.
I get a 7 to 12, nothing happens, and I can just roll again. If I get a 13 to 20, the shop fully extends and to the designated size, and locks in place until deactivated. Until the deactivation button is pressed by my character. And only by
the person who pushed the button.
Yeah, only my character can use this cube.
So it's meant in a magical sense where the person whom is the one that pushes it.
Yeah.
So
basically.
technically, you might need the bird's beak. No, your fingerprints are the last touches. It was just the bird's pressure of the beak pushing, but still your fingerprint.
And I also have a safety feature. Once the deactivation button is pushed, red lights start flashing, and the process only starts until I am off the premises.
All right. So when it knows that you are off and away from it, is when it starts activating and closing.
Yes.
Which also can be set up as a dark trap to kill somebody too. You stay in here, man. I'll be right back. Why is it flashing? Oh man, it's doing the rave scene thing. Just jam out to it. It's getting smaller. Ah!
And then I was like, oh, be careful. I just gotta, and I just like, by the way, close the door, lock it, and it just starts collapsing.
Right.
Anyway, back to the.
All right.
It's like, fine. I know.
Unless they know that teleport.
Like Bullsrick grunts annoyingly. It's like, stupid bird. I have to do everything. And I just still go in and start taking my frustration out on the Inquisitor's rings.
All right, so you start smelting and melting and making. The one guard's just watching you in shock and awe as you're doing this. As you're doing that, I'm going to need you to roll for building these materials later. First, though, I'm going to shift over to Llama and Thunderbase and my character, as your character's off doing this and working on it. I want you to roll. Where is it at? Where's the button? No, Thomas, stop yelling at me. 2 dexterity rolls and 2 strength rolls.
Me?
Yes, for you. And then now back to Lang and Valor and Bart.
I guess it's not going to put itself away. I finally put my penis away.
Damn it, Llama. You finally put your dick back as I'm sitting there, finally got my my coffee beer. As I'm going, at least I got something. You put your dick away, thank you. That's much appreciated. It's very, very irritating and distracting.
Oh, did you want to lick it first?
No, I'm not that kind of guy. Sorry. Well, if I was, I'd let you know. I like different people, bigger, stronger, not short. As he looks up at you.
Just for the record, my dick was in all the steins.
As he's taking a drink and you see the mustache from the foam, he puts it down and sets it. That was my second drink.
Does it taste good?
I knew it tastes familiar, but no, ew. He just, let's see if he rolls a charisma. 18 plus 2 for a dirty 20. He keeps his composure with you as he uses his mage hand in a stealth. 16 plus 2. 18. The mage hand goes up behind you and just gives you one of those small little flops in the back of the head.
Damn, I rolled a perception check and only got a 4.
Yeah.
You don't even see it. You headbutt into my mug and get the coffee ale on your face as it splashes in your face. You take let's see, where is it? Unarmed strike. Why hasn't it rolled yet? Damn it. Okay, I gotta roll that first. Okay, yeah, a dirty 20 to hit for the unarmed strike. There you go. Sorry, 1 point of damage from the beer and 1 point, or smacking your head off the beer, and 1 point from my hand, my mage hand. But also, I take 1 point of damage because when I pull back, I smack myself in the face with the beer mug as well and splash myself with the rest of it accidentally. Now I'm covered in it.
As I get face first with the stein, I go, oh, that's one from the top shelf. That was fine.
You made me waste a beer. What was that, Thunder Base? It was a coffee beer, like a coffee ale. It was like a Russian coffee, you could say. It was
Or Irish coffee.
Irish coffee. Yeah, that's what it is. Not Russian. I don't know why the hell it's Russian.
Well, that'd be
Irish
full
coffee.
of vodka.
Yes, it is.
Nonetheless, it's about alcohol and coffee, and that's what he had, and he needed it, and he really needed more, and he just got it drenched all over him. And then you say, "Oh yeah, that's from the top shelf. I didn't do the top shelf." And I'm going, "You wasted it."
I didn't waste it. You wasted it.
Do I believe you? A 2, yes. I looked down all sad. Yeah, I wasted it. And I have another. Pay your rent. Pull out.
I yelled to the owner, "Can I have one?"
No.
-5 gold altogether for drinks too. All right. So my guy pays his gold. Now she's all happy with him and gives me a new drink. For the rest of you guys,
I yell over to her and ask if I can have one on the house, and then say that my fiance would greatly appreciate if I had one.
roll persuasion checks for me or intimidation. however you persuade. It sounds like you're persuading. But
Nah, I gave it an inflection.
she looks at you, and she gets all close, and you can hear the snakes in her hair.
Damn, 11.
And she goes, "You know, if it wasn't your wedding night, I would turn you to stone and ride that dick until it broke off." And she just looked at you with this rage. And then she smiles and then goes, "Then I put mending and mend it again. And make it bigger and do it again. And again."
Yeah. Originally, I was like, this is out of character. Originally, I had a spell lined up because I did not expect it to go that way. I was gonna cast fear on her, but then you said that, and I was just like, I feel like it was cast on me now.
Right? And yes, do intimidation check for her.
Yeah.
All right, she has advantage too. All right, let's see this. A 13 plus 7, a dirty 20.
Wait, if I have an advantage, does that mean I get to roll twice?
Yes.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
advantage
I have like, I think that means advantage. I haven't figured out this stupid app.
You'll figure it out. It takes time.
Not that did me any better.
She
That was lower.
intimidates you in a really dark way about keeping you a stone while she does it. And then she looks over and goes, "It's like, my lips are like sandpaper." And she smiles at you. And then she looks over going, "But you're lucky you're the groom and the bride to get the both drink for free all night. And there's no way you can drink as much as this as a large party. They gotta pay though. You two for free."
What's Dark Trooper's character name again?
Trooper, if you want to say your character.
Neil Rock Ironheart.
Yeah, that guy. He recommends that dude has to pay double for his drinks.
She smiles.
I'd like to persuade her on that one.
All right. She likes him, so you have disadvantage on this persuasion. Unless you have advantage, then that's a straight roll.
Not that would have did me any good.
4.
Yeah.
And she goes, "No, he
He keeps
this
my
place
bar from
several
falling
times.
apart.
Yeah, he's fixed this place several times. No, he gets half off. Besides, he doesn't even drink alcohol anyways. He drinks teas and stuff. Like, if you ever ask for alcohol, you ask for some magical shit from the fairy realm, and he always gets it because it's worth it."
How much does magical shit cost?
My toilet 2 weeks ago. You know what? That was amazing.
They were so amazing. He installed a bidet.
Right, whole kitchen repaired in within 3 hours. So, you guys start talking business after a while. Is that for you, Devontae? For Lang, what are you doing as this conversation's happening? You're with Bart right now. As Bart got another drink, what is your character doing? All right, just tuning it up. All right, we get on the stage that there is. We start mic checking and practicing, and we just start seeing the chairs being set up by the staff and some of the other characters. We start playing. I want to do a charisma with both Devontae here. Charisma checks. Ooh, I got a 9. You got a, what'd you get? We got a 4. So we first both walk up trying to get ready, try to look cool. There's a cord sticking up, and it trips over both of us at the same time. We both fall forward right off the stage, and we both take fall damage. You take 4. I take 19 as I fall into the bar lady, spin around, smack into the table, and it just all the alcohol just falls on me. I'm all beat up. You're messed up too, but I'm just smashed. 19 damage. So, as we're trying to get up, it goes back to Chris for a moment. What is your? Did you do your rolls? Your 2 strength checks and 2 dexterity checks?
I'll do them right now. I didn't remember which ones you wanted.
Just 2 of each, because I go for the 2 rings.
One's a 9. One's a 4 for the dexterity. For the strength is a 14 and a 4.
All right, so your first mix of melting and smelting and everything comes up a bit rough, and you notice the metal is not as good as you said. You have a little bit more, and you can make one more try. You want to try one more try?
Sure.
All right. So you try to do another set. You got the strength in there more. Now I got to see what your dexterity.
I got 10 and
That beats.
an 18.
Okay, there you go. A 10 is a success and a 18 is success. You get both metals right, both rings melted properly in the imprints you placed, as well as the gems that you put as well for it to hold.
Which I'm still writing as we're talking.
Yep, and that we can get into later. It's just the process of making it for now, and going into. They cool down as you etch in the magical attunements and everything else that you need with your handwork. I need you to do 1 more dexterity. You have advantage with this one for your succession in your last rolls.
19. 17 plus 2.
You perfectly etch in the magic attunements, but you're still missing those few words as you're still trying to finish it up. But you finish those last words within a few moments, as we say in the story, though.
Mm-hmm.
And they're beautiful with these like golden swirls mixed with other colors, and in a unique fashion with these gems. And it looks like there's 3 gems on her wedding ring, and it looks like on his, it looks like a red band.
There's also 3 stones that connect,
Yes.
that connect to each other.
Yeah, the 3 is like a red band with the metal around in the rim, like a red rim inside, and then it looks like it's all in a magical format, and then 3 gems placed in a triangulation formation for it to
Well, I was
be.
thinking that the heart one would be in the middle, and the 2 stones would be on the side.
Yeah. So you get that successfully done. Even the guard himself going, "My God, I'm going to, sir, you make a business if you need to, but holy crap, I need to buy from you. You need to make me some rings later. I've this girl I met. You can make me later just a beautiful gold ring with a penguin on it and a
Pink one?
blue gem. I'll give you 500 gold."
Most certainly, dear boy. But today, not today.
I can do it in order though, can I? For like next week.
Sure.
All right, and he hands you 250 now, so you put 250 gold in your inventory, and he says, "I'll get the other 250, and I get the ring."
That sounds like a fair deal.
As he shakes hands with you on it,
I real quick go behind the counter and write down on the what he wants, and a description, and then I just get handed the clipboard with a pen and go, please put your mark here, sir.
As he jots down and signs, he hands back off, smiling.
Then I rip off the pink one and I give it to him, saying, "Present this come back in a week and forgive me this, and I will give you your rings."
Much obliged.
And before I give it to let him go, I go, "Do not lose it."
And then he looks at you, going, "If I'll come here with a girl, I'll just act like you're giving it to me for free, all right? Like it's a gift, like something big. You say it's very pricey too, and then just hand it to me and say, make me look good." As he looks over as a guard.
Of course, dear boy.
He smiles.
But the shop may be in a different place, so that's why I'm telling you, do not lose this slip, because this will direct you back to my shop.
As
we walk out, I push a button by the door, and a big blinding red light starts flashing. As I walk out the door and close the door, the whole structure just starts collapsing down.
Yeah, within about 60 seconds altogether, you see this whole thing crushed down into a cube. About what, this size? Just
3 by 3.
Yeah, 3 inch by 3. Yeah, okay, yeah. So, kind of like, I got a box right here. Like this.
Yeah, sort of like that. It just got buttons on all the sides with dials.
Gizmos, dials, and steampunk looking with a button. So
the door just goes wide-eyed, like, whoa.
Yeah, and he just like, "At least you never have to worry about your stuff being left behind and just stolen. Holy crap!"
Oh, not worry, dear boy. If I am not in there when it's still open, it has a myriad of defenses to stop any would-be pilferers.
And he looks over, going, "I went into the wrong profession."
Anyway, I pick up my cube, put it back in my pouch, and I start heading back to the pub with a red velvet, like a blood red velvet case with both the rings in, tucked in my other pouch. And ladies and gentlemen, he was just taking his medicine.
It was also the train. Thomas was attacking me and yelling at me again, my friends. All right, so, all right, guys. We head forward.
Can I watch ads?
As you head back, the sun starts going down a little bit. As throughout the day, as at the afternoon, you spent most of the afternoon working on these for, say, about an hour or so. A few hours, maybe. About 5 hours. Okay, there you go. You give it about 5 hours of working through. Everybody else is setting up down there. Me and Thunderbase were playing our hearts out practicing. Llama over here, Llama, I'm scared to ask. What have you been doing in these past 5 hours as everybody's been getting the wedding ready and set up?
Sleeping naked behind the bar.
So we got
doing the bang chicka wow wow.
Shitface sleeping naked behind the bar, being
I didn't say shitface. He's just taking a nap.
That's even worse. Just stripped naked, lay down
it's
behind the bar.
Sleeping in the nude's more comfy.
As Ms. Miss Merca looks at you. Seriously, get the fuck off the floor!
No, he's not on the floor. He's on one of the shelves. He slowly turns and his cock just falls off the shelf while he's still sleeping on it.
I roll a 22. She looks over and she football punt kicks this small barrel flying right at your dick and balls as it's leaned again, flopped down off and hanging there and just ding! You're like, you take wow, you're so lucky, but 7 points of bludgeoning damage to your testicles, your boys, your homies, your twig and berries, your one-eyed snake and his two friends. Come on, man, just go.
Can I use Oh wait, no, I was asleep until that happened.
Yep, you were completely sleeping out.
Yep, nope.
Scream yelled at you. You just flopped down. She kicked that at you. She herself took 2 points of bludgeoning damage to her foot.
Can I roll to see if I get hard from it?
Yeah.
Would that be athletics?
No, it'd be
Intimidation.
it'd be dexterity. Do a dexterity check. See how much of that blood pumping. As they got smackadoodled by a freaking small empty
14.
barrel. Okay. Yeah, you do get pretty hard. Swollen. It looks bigger now because it's swollen, but kind of purple-esque now.
What do I roll to see how big it got?
Roll a d12.
I'll say
with a-
D6.
Well,
and
it's 8 inches.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
already an 8.
Never mind.
So, and if it doesn't exceed over 8, then it doesn't get any bigger than 8. Just goes thicker.
Okay, because he said a dice, I forgot what die you told me to roll. 12.
12.
Looks like it just got thicker.
All right. So okay. So it just got thicker and swollen, and so did your balls from smacking. You're gonna have a hard time putting your wedding pants on.
Who said I was going to wear
Wait.
pants?
How are you getting your wedding clothes on? You gotta have some presentation.
He was going to wear a bow tie.
You're gonna try to get married naked with just a bow tie. I don't know if that's gonna work.
I
with
mean,
her.
he can wear shoes or socks. I mean,
Damn it, Llama. You remember that old lady I was talking about in the last episode?
it's part of his religion.
He's lying.
You want me to roll to see if you believe it?
Yes. If you do.
God damn it! 5. You don't believe me.
No, I do not.
Okay, so I just grab it by the shaft, start wagging it. Can I do intimidation now? Like I'm
Do
gonna whack you-
helicopter.
I rolled that one. Oh, I failed too. Okay. So, Llama, you got smacked in the nuts and the ball and the junk. You flip over. You stand up with this hard on. She just looks at you all Western style. You're both standing there, and she's like, "Get out from behind the bar now!" And grabs the broom and spins it around all ninja style, like super quick.
I feel like it should have been my dick and thinking it was the broom, but that's just me.
He grabs you by your junk and makes you into a nunchuck. Let me see. A 17 plus 3 for her strength check. She grabs you by your junk and starts spinning you around like a nunchuck. So you take how much damage? You take 26 points of damage of getting swung around, your head smacking off everything, and your precious twig and berries being squeezed hard, and you being held by all your weight by just those, and slammed around.
I'd like to cast Fireball while I'm being flung around. I don't know where it's gonna hit, but I want to cast it.
What the fuck is going on?
Damn, I rolled a dirty ass fucking 20 for that.
What were we doing?
I was casting Fireball with no actual aiming in mind as I'm being flung through the air. So this Fireball that I just rolled a 20 for is going to hit some arbitrary location.
Damn it, Llama. Oh my god. Okay, D12's a clock. Roll a D12. That'll be your directional path. As you were flinging forward, when you fling upward, you're fully straight up is when you fire.
I rolled an 8 for that D12.
Flung up. 8. You shoot directly at the bar where all the alcohol is, where the door panel towards the many, many, many barrels of explosive alcohol and powerful alcohol and liquor is. As it shoots through abruptly, smacking through the door, exploding. It lights many, many things that have signs that say, do not light normal fire unless magical means do not cast fireball. I repeat, do not, and just it singes away. Give me a second. Okay, there was a 9. That's a 3. All right. So your fireball just turned into a ×4 effecta of explosion from whoever's right next to the bar. Anybody further from that is a ×3 instead. 10 more feet from that will be a ×2. 10 more feet from that is just regular damage of 20. So the Medusa lady disintegrates. As she does, she lets go of Llama as he's flung in the air, flipping around, dong and everything flopping around. The bar waitress gets hit and disintegrated as well. 2 or 3 customers do. Half the chairs on one side. Here comes Chris opening the door as he sees fireball explosions, which you don't get hurt or hit, by the way. It's just funny if you just walk in. Hey guys, I made the rings.
Then I get as I open the door, I get flung back from the concussion side.
Yeah, you see this, you get thrown back, and Llama, I need you to roll acrobatics or athletics to see if you can control yourself flying. So you're either going to hit the ceiling or hit the window, fly out.
Man, the rolls are just not with me today.
You fly right the fuck out that window.
Me and my Wampin 3.
What's that?
32 points of bludgeoning damage. Unless you have some way of falling and catching yourself, or feather falling, or magic means of stopping yourself from splatting and hitting the ground.
Yeah, I cast Fly.
Fuck you.
You didn't see that coming, did you, motherfucker?
No, I did not.
My other option was to use Mage Hand to grab myself and slow my projectileness. But I'm going to go with Fly. Ooh, I wonder if I could have used Poison Spray as like a jet propellant.
Or just use your dick.
No, you just
Oh, I could have used Penis Copter.
you could have used Penis Copter. Do you want to use Penis Copter?
Nah, I'm going to stick with Fly.
Okay.
Because that doesn't
That's
require a roll, and I haven't been doing good on those tonight.
Right. Yeah, you got messed up tonight.
Oh, yeah, no, I have 9 health right now.
Oh, okay. Mine is set by 5 because when you hit the through the glass, you got hit cut by 5 slicing damage.
Okay, there's my 4. I literally have 1/11 of my health.
So you're going Yahoo! Blah! And just going out this way, and more than half of the pub just explodes. Where there were rooms, where all the rooms were on that side, exploded. Everybody was inside dead. All this way, we're playing our hearts out, me and Devontae. I need both me and Devontae to first play a charisma check to see if we were doing good during this. I got a nat 20. Finally! Fucking right near the end.
And Lang rolled a 5.
Lang rolls a 5. I'm just going. Well, you should have an advantage, so because I had advantage for mine, as we it's our final roll for it. You get one more roll for you. I don't think 16.
That's
16
better.
There you go. There you go. Now we sound epic and rocking. We finally sound good. Everybody's like, "Yeah, this is."
Man, this is fire.
We're like, we're playing a song going, "A magical wedding, casting fire, Bob." Oh shit! I was just joking. Fire, Bob. Just joking. And
Man, these effects are really realistic.
what? All right. Yeah, if you're doing it like in a musical sense with your. All right, cast Thunderwave. See if you can make a shield for you, both of us. I will. I'll attempt something too. Will we be fighting the Valley in Flame together? Performance. I got an 18 for my performances. I am rocking that. And then for magical, I got my mage hand blocking.
I got a 12 plus 8, 30, 20.
I can do this once a day from a long rest. Celestial Revelation, and transforming using one of my available to you the options of transformation for 1 minute to the end. As I transform and screeching and yelling, you start putting out this shockwave that starts hitting the fire as it starts smashing and pushing back. As I'm at a plus D4. D8. What'd I get? 2. That's fine. I already had a high roll of a 20. A breakthrough holding. As you see wings come from me, and as you look dark, we look like a yin and yang.
Oh,
As-
yang.
The people that do see it for a moment before they get disintegrated from the fire as well. And we're just like, yeah, and just fighting this with our music and tone. And it just looks like you see sound waves smacking against a giant fireball and explosions and wood and guts and whatever else is hitting at the time. And at the end, the whole pub's gone except for the stage. As you see both of us sitting there, our hair's cooked, messed up. You see the wings disappear on me, and I stop glowing all holy like, and you stop looking all like demonic like, and we're just sitting there going, whoa, whoa, what just happened? Did we just rock this place to death? All right, guys, is everybody alive? Wait, where's Valor? Did we kill Valor? Oh no! And we're freaking out over here, and we look over and we see Elrock, and we see you
As I'm pushing myself out of debris. It's like, like, dear gods, what the hell happened here? I just rebuilt this damn thing.
As that happens, a bunch of gold starts raining down as there was the bank was right behind it and it blew up. So everybody,
And we stop.
I'll let
We
you
look
know
at-
how
we
much
look
you
at each
have.
other,
Valor's
and we stop. We look at each other, and then we start running, grabbing all the gold.
Valor's using Mage Hand to catch it in the air.
Oh yeah, by the way, you have to roll and take damage for if you're too close as it's raining. I got to roll d4s.
Hang on. What do we get?
There is going to be 3 d4s coming.
Do you want to roll all 3 at once or just one at a time?
I'm just rolling them. There's 3 separates. But those those are gonna be damages. Now I gotta roll and see if they hit. So everybody here do dexterity save for me. And see
Do
if
I
you
have
get
to do a dexterity save?
dexterity
No,
save.
all the way on the probably all the way on the other side of the city.
Llama has advantage because he's the furthest away, so he sees it. All the rest of you are too close. It's just coming at you normal roll. Just Llama gets advantage.
Yeah, but I'm far enough. I'm using Mage Hand to catch shit.
That's what I'm saying. You're having advantage. It gives you advantage. You're getting protection. You have a chance to not get hit. Lang
Can
got
I
a
use
save.
a reaction to activate my shield?
What's my dexterity save?
What is with me in the rolls today?
Jeez.
Henry, can I use a reaction to activate my shield?
Yes, you can. If you have a shield, you can use shield.
Yeah, I'm gonna use shield because I'm gonna die if I don't.
Oh, I got hit too. So first, this is what happens. You see me and Devontae, we look at each other like, that was awesome, that was cool. You see me as Bart smiling with you, and you see a gold brick hit me in the head, dink! And you're like, whoa! And Devontae says whoa, and he says whoa, one misses his head. And he's just like, oh crap, he ducks. Then over for where is it? Chris, you look up and just, is that a gold brick? Pink. Oh, my nose.
Then as I'm doing that, I hit my shield, my arm, my wrist shield, my wrist brace, my shield, my bracelet shield, and I just put it over my head.
Yep, you put it over so you don't get the straight up full damage.
Yeah.
You only take half. You take half damage because the parts that fall on hit from around you. Your shield only covers enough of your body. You still get somewhere hit. Thunderbase though, you take 3 damage. Only one thing hits you. It's across the shoulder.
How much damage did I take?
One was a 16. I had to roll one last one. There was 3 I rolled. I forgot to roll the last one. And then for Llama,
No, I just threw up my shield. I'm far enough away. I saw it coming.
So how much damage do I get?
3.
I got good before you said one part. I know before you said it missed.
Yeah, the big heavy brick one hit completely missed you. The other one missed you as well. And the last one, I had to roll for everybody because it was 3 per person. It was coming down, and I had to get yours. And same for Llama, but Llama got it worse.
Llama got it worse.
So give me a second. Yeah, you got you just got hit in the shoulder with pretty much just one of the bricks just grazed you. That's it. 3 points of damage. So your guy's okay. Unless I KO'd you. Did 3 points KO you?
No.
Okay. Okay, so you guys are good. So you and Llama both take 3 points. And that'll be that was all the rating of both of that. But I still have to roll now for your soon-to-be wife that is running up with a bunch of people. Damn. Yeah, she got hit. She dodged. If she dodged 2. And she was like, what? And she looks over. Valor! Bink! Hits her right in the head. causing her 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And she's bleeding. The guards all see her get knocked to the ground. They all freak out and run up to her. Valor, what do you do as you've seen your wife get knocked down? Or your soon-to-be wife from a gold bar?
I run over, pocket the gold bar into my asshole because I just remembered I'm not wearing clothes. And I kneel down behind her and start to drag her away.
The mages are trying to chase you to heal her. What? Everybody's confused. And it looks like a little devil man is trying to drag this woman in a white dress. Or, well, I would say a red dress. A red dress with white swirls. Dragging on the floor. For some strange reason, which you need to do a strength check for me if you're going to drag her. What's your strength? 5.
Man, these rolls just do not like me.
You got your butt kicked tonight with rolls. Yeah, so you try. You can't drag her. It's funny. You're like, and you're like dragging your feet, and you're the one falling instead of dragging her. So everybody comes across around. The mages are trying to heal her.
I'm just grabbing bars of gold as fast as I can, putting it in my pouch.
I say you grab before everybody tells everybody to stop and halt as the guards start running up. You grabbed, I'd say, 8 bars, which is a lot of money. It's about each bar, I'd say, is about 100 gold pieces a piece. So that's 800 gold. Before everybody started yelling stop, you just gotta hide them now. And there's also coins that were raining as well, not as damaging though. And I was not expecting you guys to blow up everything. This is funny. Wow. And somehow survive. It was cool though. It looked cool for a story so far. I get up all confused and bleeding, going, did I see my dad again? I'm not supposed to go until everybody's... Wait.
Melee works over, sees you on the ground, just smacks you in the face like, wake up, boy!
And he just looks at you like, what did I do?
You were mumbling. Get up and start gathering gold before the guards start getting here.
I grabbed 1 and put it in my pocket, and a couple points. All right, Llama. Oh, nice. Llama can pull up his actual stat sheet. So,
Well, I think that's also going to show our rolls as well.
that works. Okay.
Let's find out. I'm going to do a penis copter. Yeah, look at that. Die right there.
You try, it flips for a second and just goes like it dies.
Oh, no,
out.
I was just doing a test roll for the image.
Still didn't happen. It was funny. Okay, after that, you see the whole bar exploded except for just what was left of the stage. And then you see just the 2 band guys standing there and the artificer as they start looking across at you. James's character and Dom's character come out looking around going, we just went out of town for, a few missions. What the fuck, guys? 24 hours. Not even.
I just raised my hands. I had nothing to do with this.
Valor's just there with
You
his
said that, and the last bit of the door that was standing there falls down behind you, and you're just like, I had nothing to do with this. Not me.
I wasn't even in the building.
As you see the stage as we walk off the stage falls and just collapses right after we step off it. And we're just looking over going, what was holding it together? It was the yin and yang, bro. As we walk. That was kind of funny, though. The guards start getting edgy as the commander points the spears at us and says, "Halt! It's all your fault."
Baylor stands there with a brick of gold up his ass and a raging boner.
He looks down at you. Anger, his sword drawn, his shield. Miss Kantara's unconscious because of you.
It's not because of me. Do you think I would ever put my fiance in danger?
Baylor
Are you just a jealous old man?
It would be considered gravity.
Only people that know that you fired the fireball are standing there as me and Devontae.
Yeah, but did you guys see me
Well, we
cast
did
the
not
fireball?
We did not see you cast the fireball. We were so in zone of our own music and our own. Hang on now.
So there's
Damn
in
it,
fact
Thomas.
no witnesses to Valor and the fireball. In
But
fact,
everybody suspected
witnesses
from the
would have
last time you
seen
cast the
Valor
fireball
running
back.
towards the building naked.
But everybody already suspects you because you're the last time you cast the fireball inside that building.
Those
All right,
stairs were
so
suspicious, so
They
it's
don't even know it was
understandable.
a fireball because just the whole alcohol exploded. Any kind of open flame could have did that. Wow, I gotta reset that whole spot now. That's gone. You blew up the whole chunk of that and the bank area, blowing up a bunch of gold. Also, there was a small spa. Was a small spa in there. Gone.
I'm keeping the gold up my ass for the record.
You keep 100 gold on your in your ass extra. The guards point their spears, and the captain takes over, going, "My royal decree: those who are unfit and have killed many of this town, treason to death if they charge a stay, or exile." And he pulls his sword out and he's like, "Which do we vote for, people?" As the crowd is all erupted, you start noticing guards surrounding you guys at higher levels. If you're level 6, level 10s and level 15 guards start walking up as well. Miss Contra starts
Waking up.
coming to
I begin to yell, "Whoever did this should turn themselves in right now."
Baylor just looks at him. Baylor just looks at him and says, "Shut up."
15 to 20 almost now.
Says the guilty man.
So, by the way, as you say this, remember when I told you the old witch and how she'd had that power that showed you what happens even after destruction? She told you she walked in during such. I rolled for her for her survival rate, and I rolled for her if she dodged, and she teleported out right when it happened. She dimension doored and said, "Nope." She teleports right down the alley, walking up to you guys. But
I want to point out that Valor is completely naked with a raging boner, and that woman is clearly a very perverted individual. I remember her backstory very well.
she is very good. But she has some very nice powers that she uses. And she raises up and shows on her. Looks like she's about to flash you and show her old lady titties to you. Ah!
I yell titties.
And it's not, though, even though she does have a big bust.
Sad face.
There's the Inquisitor symbol. And she goes, "Undercover Inquisitor." And she walks up. "I'm her great granny." As she helps pick up her daughter, Miss Contrera. And if you're going to lie about one thing, what makes you think you won't lie to my granddaughter?
I would like to persuade this elderly woman, which I don't know why I'm attempted this with how many rolls I've failed tonight.
roll and
but-
see. I just rolled and see if what her she has, and that's actually not good for me.
He would never lie to the woman that he gropes on a regular basis of 2 whole days.
All right, roll. Did you roll the nat 20 or is that
I got a 15.
okay. I got a 16.
Which
She looks
Bring it
at you. Sorry, sweetie, you're skilled, but I've been wooed before by demon men like you. You remind me of a man that wooed me many years ago. He too loved llamas, but he loved other things too. His wasn't as swollen as yours. She looks at you with a strange look, and then she reaches her hand out. And it looks like a time clock, but with...
when she reaches her hands out, he slaps his cock into it.
I will show you the truth! Oh my god! I haven't
Sorry,
touched
is that not what you wanted? Anything for the love of my wife's great grandma.
Oh,
You sick fuck.
The Lord has no shame.
She freaks out at you, and she tries to cast a shrink with her right hand, while she's trying to cast the rewind time like the shadow feature of her illusion spell to show everybody the truth.
Wait, hold on. I got
Wait.
something for this.
I need
Give
you
me,
to
like-
roll a wisdom check, please, and a Constitution save.
Oh, that was wisdom save by accident.
All right, yeah, wisdom save and a Constitution. Or sorry, a wisdom check and a Constitution. You know what I said. Whatever I said first.
My wisdom was a 2. Why? And that was an 8.
That one. So this is what you guys see. You try your hardest to evade, to reveal to everybody that you are the one that killed all these people and blew everything
I want
up.
to cast command on her.
A command.
Yes.
wouldn't she have disadvantage because she's probably too old and too wisely to his ways?
Casting a spell on your dick and balls right now is shrinking them a little bit
Sucking grabs.
because
Oh wait.
they're shrinking down to 6 inches now instead of 8 inches. You lost 2 inches. As she's
I actually want to cast counterspell on her with my dick and balls.
then cast that, but that's the only thing you'll be able to do as she's
Wait.
doing casting her other spell. It's either
Ah,
save your dick
Fuck.
or stop the reveal. Which do you choose?
I don't know.
Penis or pride?
I want to cast counterspell on her magic to prove what happened.
And she won't she will believe that you're trying to cast counterspell on the penis thing. She's laughing and you're doing this. All right, so cast it. She is casting this at level 5.
I'm casting counterspell on her ability to show what happened
All right, the
at
stop.
level 3. Yeah,
You got to roll
because my dick and balls will return to normal once my fiance gets a hold of them.
All right, so roll and see.
What am I rolling?
It should say for the counterspell.
She has to do a save for her Constitution.
Constitution. 12 plus 1 of 13.
That's the exact fucking number.
I break
Constitution 13. God damn, what is with me in tonight?
Tonight, this is the lowest I've ever seen you roll, man.
Yeah,
It's
been
the
like-
first time you're like, they don't want you to get married. This whole episode was about you having a marriage in D&D, and it turns right to you're no. Just,
Well, the thing is that the
world
wedding's
is
not off yet.
not yet. As she's coming to and seeing all this and seeing what you're doing as well, witness.
Wait a minute, why am I freaking out about this? Everything was self-defense.
You think that right at the very end, as you let her do it, then you're like, counterspit. You know what? It was self-defense. I don't even care now. I've been fighting this the whole time. Oh, my dick! So that's what happens to you as you went from
Hold on.
8 inches to 6 inches, and you're
Hold on, no. I want to roll a D8 because it was originally 8 inches. I want to roll a D8 to determine how big it is now.
All right. You got to roll a D8, and it's whatever it is under that, but it has to be under the 8 has to be re-rolled if it's 8 again.
Fractal.
6. I lost
6
2 inches.
You shrunk to 6 inches. You just have enough to please a woman. As you
God,
shrink.
could you imagine if I would have got a 1?
That would have been the funniest thing ever. Oh my god! And so everybody
Thank you, rules, for saving most of my dick.
everybody sees the wedding getting ready, prepared. A lot of people are actually more in tuned and focused actually on me and Devontae playing our music out, like hitting that craziness as they look over and see the fight. They see the argument. They see Llama and they see Miss Mirka. They see the banter of her kicking the thing at his dick and balls, him turning back and retaliating back and back and forth, and she grabs him by his dick and balls and nunchucks him all around. Whoop, 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 whoop. And then finally, right when he swings up in the air, he just fireball and just so dizzy, so crazy, just fires it. And it goes right into the alcohol and the magical, super flammable stuff. Breaks through the door. You see the sign that says,
Imbued.
"Whoever of any gods you believe in, do not cast fireball. No flammable anything. Burns up. Everything's gone. Everything goes boom. Big explosion. You see the craziest jam out between a yin and yang duo of music as we're fighting the fireball, hitting our bodies, and we're just like, yeah, and just as the sound waves are breaking.
Yeah.
As it breaks through, and we look all just toasty just from the fire around us going, "Puh, yeah," and everybody cheering, but at the same time you see half the people going, "Oh," and the other half of the people going, "Yeah," and we're just like, "Wait, what half did you see?" I saw the band. Me too. The other half's going, "I saw the murder. Me too." And then they look over and they're all pissed off at Llama, going, "Damn it, Llama!" I'm sorry, I had to. No, damn it, Valor. And
In my defense, I was very dizzy and I was trying to protect myself from a mad woman.
You
Just be thankful you're not wearing
I want you to
your wedding ring.
either
Hold
deception
on.
or
I couldn't
a,
hear you over top of Trooper talking.
I was saying you be thankful you're wearing your wedding
You're,
ring.
you're the one I heard. I was saying I couldn't hear him over you.
funny. No, you're fine. I need you to, if you're telling the truth or not, depending if you're decepting or not, either a deception or a, I just said it. Damn it.
Persuasion?
Thank you. My brain just shut off. All right, so deception or persuasion, whatever.
Come on! I'm telling the truth.
They
7.
They don't believe you as the guards look over and the guardman smiles and smirks. He pulls his sword back out.
I I grab my cock by the shaft and stare at him and tell him I'll fuck him in the ass with it. I want to roll for goddamn intimidation now.
Can I knock him out?
Yes, if you want to try to bonk him on the head. Roll
I
for
wouldn't do that. I got literally 1
walk
HP
up
over
behind
here,
you and try to bonk
motherfucker.
him on the head as he's standing here 4 foot tall, grabbing his dick and balls going, "I'll fight you right now. I'll do it right now. I'll fight it off."
Gilrock comes up behind and hits him with
Roll
a,
an
with,
attack. Right. I want
Well,
to see
Valor
the
is
attack.
just dead. Just for the record.
Oh yeah. Does this have to bring you back to life?
It doesn't matter what he rolls. Valor is dead. He has one health.
I got a dirty 20.
So this is how it goes. You're gonna be pretty much walking up in an emotion, just bonk him on the head. But how I'm gonna do this is, Chris, the whole time he's been trolling you. How do you want to do this?
I'm just witnessing all this, and I'm just like, I just roll my eyes, I just walk up behind him, and just smack him upside the head with one of my hammers.
Can I do a perception check to see if I notice him coming up behind me?
Yes, but you don't be. You're getting hit still, but you
Disadvantage.
can either see it or don't see it. It's either you're getting the chance to see it or not see it. So what is it going to be?
13.
You just see it. It's like this. I'm gonna. Whoa, shit. And just you get bonked. You smack against the wall like out, and everybody just looks over, still hand in cock, raging hard, knocked out.
Knocked out. I'm taking at least 1 point of damage here.
Please take him away.
No. I walk up. Oh god. You fucking killed him. His wife walks up, or soon to be, going, wow. That is the darkest ending ever. That's almost like cops. I mean, the nights that we get to watch on the magical tube at night. Wow. He fought like a crazy drunk hillbilly until his last breath. But it wasn't for me. It was just for chaos. And she starts crying and crying. It's chaotic. You guys are wrong. And she looks over. This is the first time I've cried to tears. She grabs her whip and cracks it and grabs the knight's ass. You're mine now. And all of you are dead if you stand here any longer. And I play a tune. Please wake up, my little friend. Please wake up. The psycho bitch is gonna kill us soon or dead. Wake up, my friend. As I put healing hands on you, I raise you 5 points of HP. But you're unconscious, but you're
Alive.
alive. You gasp for air. It's like I look over and go, can we go now, guys? Please? A crazy band? We're a band. That's what we are. Let's go. We're the chaotic band. Get away.
Let me know when I wake up.
I go back to the pub and start clearing out the rubble.
They're pointing at you too because you're part of the group, and they are yelling at you. As you're noticing, it's all 4 of us. We're all of us. Yeah. All right. Is there what does it say for calm emotion? Do I have to roll for it, or charisma save? For her, it is a 4. 14 plus 4, an 18. She looks at you. She looks back at everybody else. You just tried to control an Inquisitor. That is heresy. And she looks over. And I'm sorry, Balrog, but you're part of this group. As she looks over.
And I go, well, in that case, I pull out a grenade, pull the pin, drop it.
He's like, I always have a backup plan. Think.
And no, it's not a
thing, or
blow,
what
it's a stun grenade. It's
all right. All the rest of you guys, I'm gonna have all you.
I grab Velador, throw him over my shoulder, and start running.
All right, you grab Valor, throw him over your shoulder. You start
Hold on. When he throws me over his shoulder, the gold brick shoots out of my ass.
Let's see if it shoots at the Miss Contra.
And for the record, now my dick is just laid against his chest.
He flings you over, and as you fling him over, and your shoulder hits.
Henry, better idea. I grab my stick and I just start running.
You hit it, and as you throw him on your shoulder. Oh my god, either one works. He shits it out and it hits Miss Contra. As you see Gold Bar hit her, giving her 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Another
Across
concussion.
As I need
Hey,
everybody to do
Stuart.
everybody needs to do an acrobatics for athletics.
I feel like I don't need to because somebody else is doing my acrobatics for me.
Yeah, he's doing it by himself. So that's all of us. I got to roll for James and
I got 4.
I'm having
Equals
James
2.
teleport both of them out of there. They're just teleporting. Yep, nat 20. Okay,
Oh wait, no,
James
I can teleport.
grabs Tom and they just teleport to the bottom of the
Oh, wait a
mountain.
Oh wait a minute, I can teleport.
So you're gonna teleport through the door.
Yeah. Let's see. What can I do it with someone?
You
on my
do it with people.
That's what I'm checking. As a bonus action, you can teleport up to 15. It doesn't say specifically. It just says I can teleport up to 15 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. You must have an occupied space at the same point during the current turn. So it doesn't say one way or the other.
Does it say how
So
many?
I am leaving it up to the DM.
All right, so it's meaning just you. And if you're holding somebody that can
Say one way or the other.
I can give it.
Well, at this
that,
point, I'm just luggage.
Yeah. Roll 2d20 for me, you and Llama, for roll to die, and that will be the determination.
15. 4 plus 11.
All right. What'd you get, Llama?
23.
You succeed. As you're running, the guards are like, "Whoa," as they put their spears down, trying to stab at you. You run forward and just like, don't let me down, and you just teleport right before the spears get to stab you and him. Yeah, and arrows just start coming raining down on your section. You get right through the door, about 5 feet past the door, just still booking it, running right as you teleport through. Shoo, boom, 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 running past. Now, here's the hard part. Me and Devante have to get through. We have our mage hands. We can fly over. What am I going to do? Holy crap. Devante, what are you doing? Because they don't like you because you're just a drow elf, and they're racist. But
Run like your ass was on fire.
you're what? You're doing what?
Should I just stop making this ring?
I think so.
No, still make it.
Okay.
He's going to do it again.
Oh, no.
Misty-
Yeah, totally. Same woman, too.
Yeah, I have Misty Step,
All right.
which allows me to teleport up to 30 feet into an unoccupied space.
Damn, someone rolled in that one.
Yeah, I just tried to do penis copter on his shoulder.
So, because you're unconscious and you did a nat one, you accidentally piss yourself and have a small bit of erectile dysfunction from the magic and the swelling of your cock being shrunk.
So did you say I just pissed myself?
You did on Trooper.
Yeah, because I'm still naked.
I cast invisibility on myself at level 2, and I run off with my mage hand and jump on it, making it invisible as I start humming quietly, keeping control to float over the door. As everybody else teleports through and past, I just invisible and just making something up like a Smurf theme or something, like I always do, and then just fly over. We start hearing like screaming and yelling more, and then you hear screaming and explosions as we get past and keep running. As we are running down, do you guys want to start running down the hill to try to escape? Because the big ballistas are getting ready to be loaded, fired at if we don't get past.
Yes.
Am I still out?
You're still out for at least one more run. Once we get past the ballistas, you wake up, or right before we get past it. So roll a d4 and that'll tell me when you wake up. For Llama.
4.
All right, and 4 actions of Chris. So the first action
God,
just happened,
Even when I roll high, it's still against me.
right? First action was him teleporting through the door. So now you have 3 more to go. So, Chris, you, me, and so you see Devontae teleport next to you as you're both running, and you see me floating next to you guys as I'm like playing my lute and trying to fly forward, and then grabbing my my little flute and hooking it to my lips as I'm pulling out my sword flying. But you guys don't see me anymore because I just turned invisible. But what do you you just hear me? Chris, you're gonna run down the hill too, and Devontae, all right.
After
So
that, I
that's-
can still teleport again, but I'm not going. I'll save that for when if the ballista starts coming.
All right, you both run double speed. You get there, I start flying double speed with the hand. We make it as they start loading. We make it one more roll, and then Llama, that's 2 for you now. You just have 2 more turns. We get past where we've seen the doorway, where originally Llama blew it up and it's closed now. You see it open again, and you see 2 or 3. Yes. Yes, loot. I got both, and I got another one that is the regular loot one. That's a guitar S. It's just a teeny little thing called a loot. There's ones called a lute as well, and there's a flute. Flutes are the blowing things. Lutes are little teeny ones. I just go by the ones that are actually titled as, like a ukulele kind of thing, like a teeny little one. So, back to what I was explaining as you guys are running. You, with your passive perceptions, you look over and you see that door that you blew closed reopened and nicer looking with magic. As a couple of the drow elf look at you guys, but they wave instead, like bye. As all of you are like, what? And they're like happy about it. You kind of see as you walk past, you realize they're not hostile attacking you. You see them look forward as the first ballista round hits the ground, but it misses you guys. It slams down as the next one tries to slam towards them and slam into the doorway, killing a few of them as you guys are running. As you guys look back, Llama, you finally start waking up. All of you start hearing screaming.
How far are the ballistas?
What?
Ballista.
The ballistas fired twice and hit the ground twice, and then hit the door that the drow elf made again, and then right behind us, missing us. I rolled for everyone, and they were all low.
How far are they away from us?
The ballistas. What do you mean? Like the ballistas or the castle now from us, or the town?
The ballistas.
The ballistas on the top of the towers of the town, and they're 45 to 50 feet high, and they were firing at us, and we were over 125 feet away now as they have fired, and they were out of range almost as they're now
we're
being
125 feet away from them.
Yeah, we're a little over, or about 125 feet away.
I'd like to cast one more fireball.
All right, fire away. First thing you do is wake up, fireball, bitch.
32.
You see this big gleaming fireball coming through as the doors open up, and you see the pissed off Miss Contra fighting these drow elves, killing some left and right, pissed off and look going, I'm gonna kill that fiery little, and she looks
I'd rather
up
shoot the drow.
and it hits in a big wave, pushing against everybody, throwing her back, not killing her, but throwing her back, smacking into others and the knight, killing many of the drow and killing many of the knights. The front gate smashes, blows open, and catches on fire. it ignites the hay that's all around where the pens are, where they lay the horses at. As the whole front end starts igniting up, it looks like a giant torch lit on the top of the mountain as it you're screaming of such as many people start burning alive real quickly and abruptly, and magic spells start blowing up everywhere. People trying to stop the fires, but they start spreading faster as the drow elves are trying to kill them, causing a more chaos as they're taking advantage of it. As this crazy stuff's happening in this world, something that was without any of your guys' power, that was happening with or without your choices. Because this is something I did put in there, is that there was going to be a drow invasion, and you guys just happen to screw with things up in the craziest, crazy way that actually gets you out just in time before it happened.
Yep. Not only did I get laid multiple times, but set a lot of shit on fire.
As the whole town is now on fire, you guys start heading down, and you see a small little campsite where it looks like...
Well, no, first I stop. I notice that he's awake. I stop, and I literally throw him off my shoulder.
Okay, Llama, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. You have 2 HP left. And you take from that fall.
I can do math. I've been doing it all night.
I know.
That's why I'm in
great.
this predicament.
Right? You fell down. You took the bludgeoning damage. You guys see a campfire, and you see 2 friendly strangers that you you see Zenta's character, Bartleby. You see Dom's character. What was Dom's character's name? Let's see. I have it here. Dom is Squall. So Squall, you see them with the fire camp, and you see them look over going, took you long enough. You guys, what did you do?
And then Lila looks up at him and says, I did nothing. I just walked through the door and I had an explosion in my face.
I pointed at Balrog and said he set the whole place on fire. And then I rolled a 16 for deception.
All right.
Balrog.
As you have,
I don't know, whatever the
James
hell your
character-
name is.
and they say this to you, you guys are a chaotic band of misfits. And you hear my character, Bart. That's it. That's her name. That's her name, guys.
I look at Bart and say, I'll cast Fireball again if that's our name.
And I look over with my head cocked sideways. Fucking cast it at the town again.
How far away is the town again?
You're back at about 130 feet to 135 feet.
Okay, since Bart recommended it, I'd like to cast another Fireball at the town.
Okay. As you do this, roll for damage and hit. It flies right
21.
in. Hole right open. Miss Contra sees this fireball coming again, and she grabs the knight and throws him in front as a shield.
Now, for the record, the Lord's still in love with her, so he would not have aimed at her.
That's fine. There's a battle going on.
Okay.
And she looks over going, you'll do anything for me, right, Nightman? And he's like, yes. Be my shield. What? Grabs him, puts him in front, and she ducks as the flame hits and cooks him as he screams a horrible death. As you finish his last bit of HP, as he only had 19 HP left. She still had 37.
So he just took out his romantic rival.
That's the captain.
And he
Shit.
fried the knight has turned into, the fried into dust, or the captain,
Oh, was it the captain?
and dropped down. It was supposed to be the captain. Yes, I meant the captain.
Okay, cool. So you
As-
take out the romantic
As
rival.
fries him, drops him down. She looks forward to sees you as she seems burned as she took half the damage, and she looks back all pissed off. I think I'm gonna hate fuck him, and then kill him, and then hate fuck him, and then kill him, and then cut it off, and kill him again. And she just looks over. I've lost too many men. And her eyes glow green, and they mix with the red. And she raises her hand as you see this swirl of green and red energy drop down on the captain that was cooked to crisp and died. As his eyes glow and he stands back up and looks over undead at her, all crispy. She goes, I guess just being not only a inquisitor's enough, but my old job, being a necromancer. As she raises her whip and throws it in the air as it breaks in pieces, it stabs into a bunch of the dead knights as they start transforming into creatures, as they start standing up, and they start mass slaughtering all of the drow and townsfolk. Hey, Chris got a free 250 gold. That knight is totally not alive anymore.
Actually, I got 250 gold.
It's a good thing you got a
Right.
deposit.
He got way more than that. Chris got like over 1,000 plus gold. He's banking right now. He's the richest guy out of all of you guys right now.
How much do I have? Because I did keep one of the gold bars.
No, you didn't. You
One
flipped
bar.
it out.
Well, I had 2 gold bars. Were you not paying attention?
I was making
That's why
Only
it was-
one of them came out of my ass.
And it was horrible. And she still had that shit stain on her too. As you see her hair change colors and look like there's a white streak in it now of rage and stress. And when she heals back up, she just looks skinnier and more angry. Like think of like the Coraline movie with the mother.
Valor needs to make a sign.
Oh, the other mother?
Yeah, the other mother. She looks kind of like that in a way, with now that she transforms a bit as she starts resurrecting everybody into an army of death. But you guys don't see and know that part. That's just part of the story and lore that's happening now. As the doors, she closes with a bone wall as she raises her hands up. Let the other drow elves come in. She smiles. I need more for my army. As she sits down where the there's supposed to be the mayoral race, and she sits there at the podium smiling, saying, it looks like I'm now the ruler of this town, alive or dead. As we rush off and rest, as we stand there about another 150 feet more further, back at the little camp where James's character and Dom's character set up as we caused all the chaos and mayhem. And you see Bart being all happy, putting a little sign up saying the name Chaotic Band of Misfits.
Determined.
We're CBM, guys. We're CBM. Yeah. As he starts dancing. As he's always wanted a band, and that's what his character's dream is, to make a band with his friends. Doesn't care if it gets him to death or not. So, it's funny it came out that way. We all look over, and my character looks at you, though, and goes, so, Valor, can you please give me warning next time before you fucking fireball?
I pointed my staff directly at him. Hey, I'm going to cast Fireball.
Are you actually going to cast fire? I don't know if you can cast fireball anymore.
No.
You've already fired it.
No.
Times.
I'm just
Yeah.
stance.
You say you're going to cast it through your dick. My character just freaks out because he doesn't know if you're bluffing or not. Let me see if he knows you're bluffing or not. 4. Nope. He thinks you're telling the truth. He turns away and walks away. And he's just like, I'm just going to go over here and make camp. And lays down a little bed and small tent next to the fire. And he makes his mage hand like guard around him. So
So this means we're
You look
roughly
so-
about 300 feet away from the town.
We're about 300 feet away from the
That
town now.
sucks. I wanted to be within 115 feet of her before we left.
And what would that have been if we were still within that range?
I was going to use hypnotic pattern, which can be used within 120 foot to create a message of hypnotic cubes around her that said that he still loves her.
Oh, well, too late.
Yeah.
As you can think of that, you can make a little dove message to send and ruin it for everybody.
No.
You have that message stone. You still have the message stone. Well, no, I don't know. You're naked. Do you even have? You don't have any inventory. You're just. We got to give you gear.
Hey, you don't know.
Next
you,
episode-
you don't know what's up my ass. Where do you think I was keeping the
Oh.
message stone to begin with? That was a message stone that communicated with her. Of course, it's up my ass.
Oh my god, your prison wallet must fucking be huge.
Hey, you don't want to know. Like, look, there's only a few things that have been up my ass. That's 2 bricks of gold and a message stone. Okay.
You should put at least common gear. Damn. All
I
right.
was
it's,
wearing the common gear until my nap.
ruined it. You killed.
I don't know if you've been able to hear me okay or
I can hear you now.
I don't think
What'd you say? No, you were out. You were quiet.
Oh yeah, up until now, I have not heard him say a word in a while.
I saying earlier that I during the call and I opened up my dashboard to try and have goals. And then before we ended it, I was trying to say that I had a spell that I could do. But you guys aren't hearing me or anything.
No, we couldn't hear you. It's literally the first time we've heard you in, like, what, 10 minutes? Close
Give or
to?
take.
Give or take?
Continue.
That's the first time we've heard you now. Like, all of us just... Wow. Okay, so what is Lang saying as we were all getting out? What did you do during all this process? We can give you 3 different things. There's Llama. Well, we can say you did it in the distance while we were running. What would it have been? Because we didn't hear you. All right. Well, okay. So, all right. So roll that, and where would you have placed that? At the entrance or further in the town? What? Oh, you were aiming at the Miss Contra? Contrera?
Yeah, so she would be the center point of a 16-foot radius.
All right. So this would have happened during her time. How much damage would what kind of roll would it have been for her to dodge?
Dexterity, and anyone within 60 foot, anywhere in 60 feet of her, make a dexterity.
15 plus 5, so a dirty 20 for her. Everybody else is already dead by then.
Yeah.
All right. So how much damage?
Well, I guess Valor's not running for mayor anymore.
Right. As that's the last thing that's sitting there behind her head is a picture of you running for mayor.
I won't cast Fireball in town if elected.
You cast Fireball in the town 3 times. And what was that last part, Thunderbase?
14 points of lightning.
All right, so she gets zapped 14 points and looks over and pissed off after making the bone wall, wondering what the hell and who the hell just struck her. As she raises up.
And how much gold did I catch in my bag of holding? I did hold open my bag of holding trying to get gold.
You caught. Roll a d12 for me.
That was probably it said.
Roll a d12. The d12 will tell. Roll a d12. All right. So you caught 2 bars, and then you caught 50 pieces of gold as well. So that's 250 gold you caught. My character got 1 bar and 50 pieces of gold, so 150 for me. Llama got 1 bar, which is 100 gold. And Chris here ran out like a mofo as a bank. How much did I say altogether? Did I tell you
Gave
already?
me 8.
800 gold for Chris.
Hey, I'm a dwarf. Gold is kind of my thing.
All right. All right, so that's my gold. We all have gold. We all take turns shift taking long rest, which will be James's character, and will be Dom's character. They will be the ones taking the shift, so we can all take long rest. All our characters will wake up next week for a shopping for Llama. There's Valor's. Oh my god, it's backwards though. But
Well, we just open up my shop and see what I have in store.
yeah, we'll do that next episode. It's a 3-hour episode and it's just only supposed to be 2 this because you guys literally blew up a whole town.
Who would blow up a whole town? I wouldn't. I'm running for mayor. If elected, I won't cast fireball within the city. Leadership, not explosions. A brighter Haven Reach. Look at that. He doesn't even know the name of the town. Or is that the name of the town? That's not the name of the town.
You guys didn't even get a chance to know the real name of the town. I was
Look,
trying to
see,
tell you.
Valor was making up a new name for the town because he believed it didn't have one.
Didn't you know it's not an episode of Rolling to Die unless something catches fire?
Right, unless something catches fire. It's really not rolling to die. All right, so on that
Hold on,
note,
no. That wasn't something that caught on fire. That was everything. Everything caught on fire.
you are not wrong, kind sir. That was insane. That was nutty. That was squirrely. This was Rolling to Die. We're all taking a long rest. We will have it next time for next week. We'll see how it goes. I am your main host, Henry Ronnie, also known as Mayhem the Hearts Mace, and we'll be getting out here. Does anybody want to say anything before we head out tonight?
One question. I have you all here. What is the rarity of these rings should be?
I'm saying because of your level, green is the highest you can go right now.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
Once you hit about 10, then we can say blue, and then purple will say about near maybe 15, and then legendary 17, 18, near 20. So
There you go. The rings are made.
all right. So rings are
The
made.
first type. So until you actually look it over and you take care
Yep.
of it.
All right. Now this is.
One more thing.
Go ahead.
Tune in on Sunday for the Chaotic. Tune in on Wednesday for the Chaotic Mind podcast, where we, at least us four, will be discussing a wide variety of topics. So be there or be square.
I made a new poster.
All right. And this is Rolling to Die every Sunday around 6 p.m. until about 8 or 9, all depending on the story. As we have our unique stories we play with our own custom story style of Rolling to Die and mixing different variants of figures, miniatures, in different ways. It's our own stories, our own customized. Why not make a new story of something instead of rehashing the same thing over and over again? Make your own. Use your imagination. See where it goes. Look at what Llama just did. Talking about crazy Rolling to Die for D&D. Also, we are CEO, Chaotic Era Odyssey. The world's chaotic. It's a new era. It's our Odyssey. And the GMK, Grey Mercenary Knights. We do our combat performances, our movies, and everything else. And then another studios we work for, such as Knuckle Sandwich Studios. They're awesome, crazy, and cool. Thunderbase, anything for you before we wrap this up? All right. And for you, Llama, anything we say before I hit this video?
Join us next week to see if I can win back the Inquisitor's heart.
And for the record, it was Valor's fault that blew up the town.
It definitely wasn't. It was the lady who was incinerated in the original blast. Valor was trying to defend himself. Did he freeze?
I have no idea. Hit it.
No, I meant you, because you were just like sitting perfectly still up there. Did that just like broadcast what the chat was saying on the screen?